Well, we got us another one here today. He's a muddy mess. Here's the other one. Nothing. That's 2 days we had a coon and nothing was in that one, so they must be coming out from under that barn. Jenny had said that she was having some problems getting in there. You know, they're in the feed, they're harassing the cattle. The one cat's running around missing half a tail, and probably a coon grabbed that. But just put that set right in the middle of the trail, and they just cannot pass it up. We had a hell of a thunderstorm come through last night, middle of December, and it was torrential. It was heavy and loud, and a lot of rain fell. They needed it, so it's good. I'm not worried about these sets working either. That coon buster, the magnets, probably most of that's washed away, but that coon buster will work. We'll have more coons, and I'm not going to rebait or relure, and that's one thing out there. If you are using our coon buster, you don't need to rebait. They will work it. So we're going to get this taken care of. We will remake it. It's not hard to remake. You just put it back in the ground. We are going to put some more coon buster magnet in it, but just another example of the places you're going to be able to catch these raccoons across the country. Hay bales, barns, feedlots, cattle yards. These are the type of areas, and if you just put it on the trail like we've showed you, make them bump their nose on it, they are definitely going to work the set. So beautiful day, first check, and we got a lot more to go, and hopefully we'll have some more. Well, we're coming up on this point that we had 2 traps at last year and had 6 critters in 4 nights. And we didn't have anything the first 2 nights, but I see something moving over there. We finally picked up something the 3rd night here. It's been weird. This was a really good spot last year, and it's been kind of a dead zone. I did see a local guy that actually traps, and he said distemper went through here this fall, so that may be why this is the case. But here's that trail. I mean, they did have it packed down. You can see we've had our DPs on that trail, and right by the fence we got us a raccoon, and he actually made it to the fence, and we're going to get him taken care of quickly and get that reset. But just another great location. This is the one we had last year that really produced for us, and it's definitely, they're going to work out along this top edge, come under that fence right there, and we haven't had enough come through to get to these yet, but we'll get it set. We got one more night, and we'll get that coon taken care of and move on down the road. Well, we got that reset, got that coon out of there. I didn't want to keep that coon in there. He was in the fence, and you can see right there where they crawl under. DP's right there. Last year, the distinct trail went right along the edge down that way, and then right along the edge this way, and you can see there's no trail there this year. The trail this year came out like this to that main trail right there. So we've got her back in there, coon buster, and magneted up. But as I was saying, when we pulled up, that one trapper that I saw, he said right there in late October it was really warm, then it got really cold, and they got really warm again, and he said December they've been finding dead raccoons. His sons found like 4 or 5 on one property, and believe it or not, yesterday, and I'll show you today, we'll go back today, hopefully we'll have that beaver, but we went in to set a couple beaver sets over here on one of the parcels, and there was a dead coon laying right in the middle of a trail. So I think the distemper might have, hit some pockets here. And, last year on this property, we caught 6 critters right here. I think 5 coons and a opossum. And then, where the camera can see, at the bottom of this ridge, we caught 2 at the swamp. We caught 2 up by that broken down house that we set. We caught a coyote over there by that hay bale stack. And we caught, I think, another coon over there in another one of our coyote sets. So this was a pretty good spot last year, and this is only our second raccoon here in 3 nights. Now we do have a couple more traps to check, and maybe we'll show you some more, but that's one of the things. Don't get discouraged out there if you go to an area and you know, you don't catch what you thought you were. Maybe some other instances and circumstances that have caused that. And but year after year, that's going to be the trail that these animals use. And if the distemper doesn't come through, or any other Mother Nature disease, that's where you're going to catch them. So I'm pretty psyched. Got us a raccoon. I actually wasn't expecting anything here today, and to come in and have a nice one waiting for us, it's kind of neat. So we'll head down here and see if we have any more. Well, we're coming up on this dam breast that we set a couple days ago, and I got the rarest of doubles. Where we had that double on that pond yesterday, there's nothing in them today. I'm surprised by that, actually. I thought that we would have more over there, but nothing is around them. You can see that's where we had that double on raccoon yesterday, right along that pond edge where that trail's pretty beat down that comes along the edge here. But we have the strangest double that doesn't usually occur. We got possum there. That's a big old possum. And the trail that goes across, you can see we got another possum there. So that's kind of a strange double. Don't usually get 2 possums. I don't know why that is. I guess they don't run as much with their counterparts as the raccoons do, but pretty neat. It's a couple egg eaters. I know they want some turkeys in here. I just kicked a big buck out coming in, but you can see that trail goes right across there and down in, and we got 1 possum there and 1 possum there, right on this dam breast where it comes up out of the bottom. I kicked that big buck out coming in. He ran over into there. He's probably I don't know. I'm not real good at scoring him, but he was a dandy. I would have definitely took a poke at him. Probably that 140 class, high 130s, 140s. It was a nice buck, but we'll get these possums taken care of. Put those DPs in these trails. They're letting you know where they're going. I mean, they got a super highway across this road, and if you put the traps where they're going to bump their nose, you're going to have them the next morning. So we'll get these taken care of and get them reset for one more night.
Email us today for a free catalog to browse all of our traps and snares, baits and lures, and much more. Get all of your trapping and predation control needs by emailing to info@NorthAmericanTrapper.com for your free catalog. Proven products equals proven conservation.
Well, we're coming in here to this dam breast where we had the double yesterday, the first night, and we got nothing on the right side, but we got one on the left. So that's 2 straight nights this trail hit. I just knew this was going to be a good spot. And right along this pond here, setting the road. We had a double here yesterday. We had one there. We had one there, and today we've got another one, and he's a mud bug. Like I said, it poured last night. Pretty good thunderstorm came through, but he obviously worked the trap. But you can see this trail that comes across is just crazy. You can see how it goes. You can actually see the distinct trail that goes right down in the woods. And when you find those where they come up over, this is what you're gonna get. Another big coon. He's a muddy mess. We're gonna need to wash him out. But right on this pond, beautiful spot, and quite honestly, getting those traps in the ground just where they bump their nose on it is all you have to do. It doesn't get any easier than this. I mean, you can go out and you can do a lot of different things, but the ability of just putting those dog proofs, they're gonna bump their nose right on it, and you are definitely going to be successful. So we'll get him taken care of, get that remade. We got one more night. It's supposed to drop down cold tonight. They may run, they may not, but just a beautiful day and beautiful scenery. Well, we just walked in and the Beaver set connected last night. He is down in there. We got him in there. Looks to be a nice one. Just wasn't deep enough. Got him by a back foot. And we're gonna get him taken care of, but this is just that spot right here. Worked that Beaver right up here, right to where his scent mound was. But you can see that those sets are really good, and we're gonna get him taken care of and remake the set. Beautiful. Got herself a nice Beaver. All right, we got that Beaver taken care of, and we'll get this in. It's a nice Beaver right there. A real nice Beaver. Got him by a back foot. Nice. Get this trap. These slide wires, as you can see, well, he wasn't, you know, drowned, but he got down to the block and he ain't going nowhere at that point. This was ready-made, the way this hole goes up in here. Just an awesome location. And it's a real nice Beaver. It's actually a pretty good sized Beaver right there. Hell yeah. All right, we'll get that block back out there as far as we can. And we'll get the trap reset. And we got our stick and our scent mount right there, and then we'll put some lure on it and hopefully catch his mate tonight. Pretty good. That's gonna go right down in there. Perfect. That's what we want. Nice Beaver. Nice Beaver right there. Boy, that's one that's got nice, real nice pelt on him. Beautiful, beautiful. Just ready-made Beaver set right there. And we got one more night. We set yesterday, got him the first night. This little hole goes up in there. Got our scent mound there, a little white stick that's brown now. We'll clean that up a little bit and we'll put some more lure on there, and got to go back to the 4x4 and get that, but real nice Beaver. Psyched. All right. Well, we're over here where we put those Beaver traps in. We just caught that one Beaver, and I wanted to show you that raccoon. I caught that raccoon earlier this morning and told you that I saw a dead one, and there it is. That's the front end of them, and that's the back end of them, right here where the Beaver trail was. And you know, he might have been predated upon. A coyote might have got him or whatever. But, you know, talking to that one trapper in the area, and his kids found 5 or 6 coons laying dead. That distemper went through, and chances are this raccoon right here expired due to distemper. So, you know, Mother Nature takes over, and it's a pretty harsh death for them. And they're always, for some reason, found near water. And it's just sad to see, but we're in here. We just caught that one beaver up here, and we're going to go down and check our second beaver set. But I wanted to show you that raccoon was just laying here, and something did get into him because these front ends here and the back ends right there. But ultimately, you know, that's nature, and we're in here trying to help that part of it with taking some of the surplus out of the equation. And we're pretty psyched that we have that beaver up there today. That was pretty cool. And we're going to go down and check this second set. There might only be that one beaver in here because there wasn't a tremendous amount of water, and I think he was just kind of in here getting out in there, hurting the trees along the edge. But we'll get down here and check that. But I wanted to show you that raccoon right there. Probably expired from distemper. Well, here we are on this dam breast that we set last night. We have the 2 dog proofs on the right, and we have the 2 on the left. And as you can see, the only one that we got is the one coming down right there. We got Coon, and he's up in the root hiding from us. But ultimately, just a great super highway for Coon. Thought we'd have more than one here, but we just found that dead one and showed you the dead one up the stream. The distemper probably did go through here, but just a great spot. Find these trails. We got one more night. I fully expect that we got as good a chance as any that they'll come by tonight as well. But we'll get this coon taken care of and get it reset, and hopefully have a couple tomorrow on our pull day. But just a great location. One of these areas that you basically dream about at night and finding. And we're gonna get him taken care of, and you can see he's right up under that root right there hiding from us. But pretty awesome. Beautiful day.
North American Trapper Predation Packages. Get any one of our specific trapping packages that has been ultimately designed to help you become the master predation controller of your farm, ranch, or hunting lease. Control the predators that are costing you time and money, and get out there trapping today with one of our North American Trapper Predation boxes. All of the packages come with the trapping essentials to get you out in the field, plus an instructional DVD that will show you the way. Visit us at NorthAmericanTrapper.com and start breaking dirt today.